Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Good morning, good evening, and good night to everybody who is joining up in the chat today. We are going to be doing some technical analysis on Ethereum. You guys know that Ethereum just hit all-time high last night, again, setting a new all-time high figure of $1,700. And in today's live stream, my friends, we are going to be discussing that rally. And we're also going to be discussing how our nearly $3,000 price prediction for Ethereum by the end of March may be coming true. Guys, we have a lot to talk about in today's video. Today's live stream is going to have a lot of content that you guys are going to love. We have some news coming out of PayPal. We have some news coming out of Venmo. We have some stuff to talk about with our market capitalization. We have a lot to talk about on Ethereum, and I'm very thankful to have you. We're going to go ahead and read some chat before we get started. Spend about 5 minutes answering questions, letting some people join on up, and we're going to dive straight on into it. Peter said ETH is dumping now. We're going to look to that here in a second. Michael the Man said taking profits. Evan said, and boom will run up. Ascari said, this is the nuttiest crypto channel. You're right. It's pretty nutty. Chris said, good morning. Good morning. Evan said the FOMO right back in. Yeah, exactly. Nil said, yo, bring on the $10,000 Ethereum. Bring on the $10,000 Ethereum. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Smay, our researcher, is in the chat. He is also going to be moderating our chat. Thank you very much. Big Smay is in the chat. Miguel said big ETH now. Now this is the time of day that we need content. Yes, sir. Thoughts on ADA or ADA? Ethereum technical analysis, please. Yes, sir. We're going to be doing some ETH today, guys. Ethereum has some interesting things going on its chart. We're going to be looking at all of that and more in today's stream. Going to give it a little while for y'all to join on in. Price prediction for Ethereum for the end of the bull market, probably $5,000 to $10,000. You still think 10 ETH is still possible? I assume you mean $10,000. Yes, I do believe that is possible. In fact, I think that's going to be happening in the next few years. Nice cut, bro. Nice cut, my friend. Give us your crypto wisdom. That's what we're here for, my friend. Why Musk deleted hashtag Bitcoin. It was funny while it lasted. You the man, Jeb. Good morning. Thank you, Wanderer. Thoughts on RSR? Don't have any thoughts on it. Julian said, hey, Jeb, when do you suppose the next decent correction will be? That's the thing, isn't it? It's really kind of hard to tell. Because we're in blue sky breakout territory, we're going to discuss all of that here in a little bit. You should be up there with BitBoy sub around 300K. We're actually going to be bringing BitBoy on the channel pretty soon. Best hair in the game. My friend, thank you. Jeb Chain hanging low, bruh. Let's see. ETH is correcting now. We're going to look at Ethereum here in just a second. Again, guys, like I said, we are just giving a couple of minutes for everyone to join on up. Not everybody joins the stream the second it starts, and I don't want anyone to miss it, so we're going to give it a couple more minutes. Just going to sit here and enjoy y'all's company a little bit. You'll be happy to know I actually got some sleep last night. I was telling you the other day that I was very tired, and that's why we were kind of just chilling. We have a lot we're going to talk about in today's stream, though. I'm feeling much better. May take this jacket off here in a second. Am I long on ETH? Yes. You look younger, if that's even possible. You make me feel old. I am, Crypto Jeb. Yeah, BitBoy reckons he digs you. He does what now? What's that? One of the best TA on YouTube, watching from Australia. One of the best TA on YouTube. That is awesome. Thank you so much. You and BitBoy, two of my fave crypto pundits. Shout out to Ben. Jeb is the man. Thank you, Raid. Am I a Christian or a Catholic? I am a Christian. Hello from Indonesia. Hello from America. Jeb, are you Enneagram 8, 3, or 1? I'm not actually sure. I haven't taken the Enneagram. You are the only person that waits for people. That is a good thing. I want to make sure that people see what we're talking about. Jeb, new cut, looking fresh, bro. Thank you, Chris. Watching from Slovenia. Welcome, Slovenia, to the chat. We're just enjoying your company and also your company, too. Oh, well, thank you. Glad to hear you say y'all's like BitBoy. Hey, we're both from the South. He lives in Atlanta, and I live down here and in Florida. So we both Southern gentlemen, if you know what I mean. Welcome to the chat, y'alls. Brother in Christ. Yes, sir. Brother in Christ, Andrew. Soud said, thanks for all the great stuff, Jeb. Love from Kuwait. Love going out to Kuwait. Hello from my cabin in Yellowstone. That's awesome. Hello from Gothenburg, Sweden. Where am I from? I was born in Tennessee, and I live in Florida. Always look forward to your lives. Thank you, bud. Congrats on my success. Thank you, sir. Hi from the UK. Hello, UK. South London say, hey, bro. What's up, South London? I think the cross contains your private keys. It most certainly does not. Mine is a lot more realistic than his. Jeb, what will 10x this month? Your bank account if you invest in your education. Boom, there you go. Dropping some wisdom on you. Hello from Branson, Missouri. Hello, Branson. Greetings from Malta. Guys, hello from a dirt road in the middle of Texas. Hello from South Korea. Hello to the whole freaking world. We're going to jump straight on in. Appreciate your authenticity. Also appreciate the y'alls. My cousin from Tennessee. Hello from Canada. Hello, Canada. Indonesia. Cape Town, South Africa. Watching you from my cart at work. There you go. Oregon in the house. Another day because Jeb is streaming. Another great day because Jeb is streaming. Good morning, sir. Good morning. P.S. Love the new setup, man. Looks insanely bougie. Appreciate it. Trying not to be too bougie. It's a little bougie. Got my coffee here. We're going to drink a sip of coffee to christen the stream, and we're going to jump straight on in to some technical analysis. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Give me a 1 in chat if you're excited for some Ethereum technical analysis. Give me a 2 in chat if you hate the idea of Ethereum and you don't want nothing to do with it. And we will ignore you because we're going to talk about Ethereum. Because it seems like everybody wants to hear what's going on with Ethereum. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Give me a 3 in chat if there's anything wrong, and I will be sure to correct it, audio, visual, anything like that. But we have some things we need to talk about on Ethereum. Number one, first and foremost, you guys obviously know that the first thing we have to discuss here is Ethereum hitting $1,700. We saw Ethereum rally all the way to $1,700 last night, and over the last 8 hours, 13 hours, excuse me, I was a little bit outdated on my numbers there. We are down 6.6%. But keeping in mind the fact that Ethereum just rallied 33% in 3 days, it makes sense that Ethereum would have a correction like this. In fact, you guys can see right here, we have a head and shoulders pattern forming. And that may well lead Ethereum down to new support levels on the hourly chart. I'm going to show you where exactly I see that happening. We see some support forming right around here. Notice all these red lines, these horizontal lines, those are previous all-time high figures for Ethereum. They are not necessarily support levels, but they probably will serve as them if Ethereum moves in that direction. However, with Ethereum hitting this new all-time high at $1,700 and pulling back, it is very possible that we break our current support at $1,575 and pull down to $1,525. That is where we could go. From there, though, I want to see what happens, because if Ethereum does pull down here, this becomes a decision point right off the bat. This becomes a very important decision point for the hourly chart on Ethereum, and this is a place where you might be interested in making a trade. If Ethereum breaks below here, then you may be interested in entering a short position around $1,510 to $1,515. But if we bounce and we move to the upside, then it may well be that Ethereum is looking for a new rally, and we may rally all the way up here to $1,700 again and move even higher. This is what I want to see happen. I want to see Ethereum pull all the way down to 1525. You might be wondering, Jeb, why would you want Ethereum to pull down to 1525? Why would you want Ethereum to correct? You guys know I'm a big holder of Ethereum. I have a lot of it, and I am obviously just as excited about it moving to the upside as you are. But the fact that Ethereum just rallied 33% in the last 3 days does mean that it would be healthy for Ethereum to see some correction, to see some consolidation. And the fact that Ethereum is doing just that is actually a very good thing. It pulling back 10% is not going to wipe out a rally. It is going to set our previous all-time high levels between 1420 and 1480 as a new support level. It's a very good thing for Ethereum to pull back, bounce, and rally. And then that leads us to our longer-term technical analysis, guys. Looking at the daily chart, you can see we've had 3 very green days. I want to see Ethereum bounce off of this level of 1525 or so for another reason, because if we bounce there, that means that this red candlestick that's forming right now will be a non-engulfing candlestick. Let me explain what that means. Remember, guys, these are all the different candlesticks. All these little boxes are candlesticks for everyone who is new here. Give me a 1 in the chat if you were new to crypto. You've been here for less than 60 days. These little boxes right here are called candlesticks. Green boxes are called bullish candlesticks. They're good. They're moving to the upside. Red candlesticks are downwards movement. It means the price action is falling. In this case, if Ethereum were to bounce off of $1,525, it would be bouncing lower than the open price, the bottom of our previous green candlestick, and that would mean that this would be a non-engulfing candlestick. That is, in layman's terms, a very good thing. You guys, if you are familiar with technical analysis, you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to be very catering to the newer audience because there are a lot of people in cryptocurrency, and there's a lot of people that come into cryptocurrency and they join a stream like this or they see a YouTube video and they can get very confused as to what's going on. So I'm trying to make sure that we're catering to those people because there's such a massive influx of them. You're welcome here. We're very happy to have you in the cryptocurrency space. Want to make sure that we are able to get you caught up to speed and not have you get lost in all the jargon. So I'm going to try and be as careful with my words as I possibly can and explain things on a basic level as well as on an advanced level to make sure everybody is getting the content that they came here for. Anyway, the one thing I do want to point out is the volume on Ethereum. We don't see a lot of volume, and you might be wondering, Jeb, Ethereum just rallied 33% in 3 days, but there's no volume. What does that mean? It's really kind of strange that we see this big of a rally on Ethereum setting a new all-time high figure, and we don't have a ton of volume. These volume candlesticks are not very large. Well, the reason for that, I would say, is because it has become commonplace to break all-time high on Ethereum. We've broken it 4 or 5 times in the last month, so it's not really as big of a psychological barrier as it would have been before. If you guys are in CT2A, we have a video down here. This is the academy that we offer. It's linked in the description box down below. We have a video down here detailing mass psychology. We talk about mass psychology. That is the study of the market's mentality about the charts. How many people in the cryptocurrency space are bullish? They're very excited about Bitcoin moving to the upside. How many people in the cryptocurrency markets are bearish? They think Bitcoin's going to pull back. What is the differentiation between those two? How many people are bullish? How many people are bearish? How does the market think in general about things? And right now, the market for Ethereum, the people trading that market, have become very accustomed to Ethereum breaking all-time high figures. So it makes sense that we have low volume because it's just another all-time high figure. It's not that big of a deal anymore like it was back when we hadn't broken an all-time high for 3 years. It was a very major psychological barrier. Right now, it's not, though, because we've broken it so many times. Also, on top of that, even though Ethereum's up 33%, that is actually a smaller rally comparatively to what we have seen recently. We rallied 133% in 15 days just back in December of this past year. The fact that Ethereum hasn't had a rally that huge is indicative of the market slowing down and still needing to correct and consolidate and move a little slower. Guys, we started this bull market with a ton of exuberance, and it seemed like the market would never stop moving to the upside. But now we've reached these new heights, and we're entering a new territory. We are entering a territory where Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to rally a little bit slower, but a little bit more consistently. And I don't know about you, I'm pretty excited about that, to be quite honest with you, because with Bitcoin and Ethereum rallying in a more conservative manner, it means that our rallies are going to be a lot more sustained. It's going to be a lot less of move up 100%, down 50%, up 200%, down 75%. It's going to be much more like the S&P 500, for example, that just kind of goes up maybe 6 or 7% every year. Now, Bitcoin has bigger returns than the S&P, but you get my point. There's a lot less massive price movement because we've already blasted above all-time high figures. We know we're in a bull market. We know the fundamentals are very bullish. I've got all kinds of different news reports right here on my desk detailing just that. Michael Saylor, for example, having that conference with 1,400 industry insiders explaining Bitcoin to them. I have news right here of PayPal and Visa starting to adopt Bitcoin, guys, the kind of things that I would have never dreamed possible when I got into the cryptocurrency space. For example, let me read this to you. PayPal to offer crypto payments for merchants and limited trading on Venmo. After a limited buy/sell/hold crypto trading launch that exceeded expectations, PayPal CEO Dan Schulman said on the company's Q4 earnings call today that the payments giant is ready to double down on cryptocurrencies. Schulman said that crypto would be accepted as a funding source when users stop at any of our 29 million merchants. We are a PayPal merchant, by the way, so that means when they implement this, you will be able to pay for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy through PayPal without us having to do it manually in an email form. That is really cool. They've been talking about this for a while. It looks like it might be coming pretty soon, though. Late first quarter, and that 2021 will feature an extensive roadmap around crypto, blockchain, and digital currencies. Schulman also added that PayPal is actively working with regulators and central banks to shape the future of a post-physical cash world. That is the CEO of PayPal, former X.com, founded by Elon Musk, who, by the way, is also talking all kinds of good news about Bitcoin. Getting people involved in cryptocurrency has become cool on Wall Street. It has become cool with institutional investors. It has become the norm And we are moving into a new world where cryptocurrency is far easier to transact with on a daily basis. For the last 10 years, if you wanted to use cryptocurrency as your only currency, you had to figure out how to make that happen because most merchants didn't have any way of accepting it, and you had to use some kind of weird crypto debit card that would convert it on the fly, and then your taxes were a nightmare. There are so many barriers to entry to it being a daily driving currency, as Smay, our researcher, called it earlier, who's also moderating this chat. Say hi to Smay, and thank you to him. There were so many barriers to entry for people using it as their daily driver currency that are now being broken down with payment giants like PayPal stepping into the space. And that, my friends, is why I don't think that Ethereum is having massive rallies right now, because it doesn't need to. These rallies are not built on hype. Hype rallies see 200% rallies in 14 days. Fundamental movements gradually move the market. It's a very bullish, good thing when we see the market moving slowly to the upside. Don't think that's a bad thing. That is a very healthy thing. I'm going to take my first breath in the last 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and read some chat, guys, and we are going to keep going here. If you just joined, we just did some technical analysis on Ethereum. We have more Ethereum technical analysis to do in a little while, and I want to talk about this PayPal stuff. We have a whole video coming out on this pretty soon. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. We upload daily, and we live stream 5 days a week, so make sure you join us completely free. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Almost 1,000 viewers in chat. Have you all hit the like button? If you haven't hit the like button, totally free. There's only like 150 likes on the channel, on the video. Something like 1,000 people watching live. Guys, smash that like button. It is totally free. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 75K subs, and I'd be very appreciative if you did. Philip said, Jeb, is there a discount for your course still available? Yes, sir. That discount in the description box down below, New Year's 2021, is indeed still active. Good deal. Guys, gonna do a little bit of chat reading here. And we're going to jump straight back into technical analysis. Like I said, if you just joined us, we just did a bunch of technical analysis, just covered everything from the hourly chart to the longer-term charts, and we're going to go back into that very soon here. Thank you, Nashville Strong. There you go. Is CC2A available to be downloaded offline once you purchase? Sarah, unfortunately, no, and the reason is because people can pirate our course and sell it illegally, and it's very hard for us to stop those criminals. And when we make course material available for offline download, it makes that a lot easier for them to do. And as much as I want to offer that, because there's bad people in this world, I can't. So I'm sorry, but yeah, no, that's not something that we're able to offer. Like I said, I would love to offer that because it makes the content more, it helps the content, it helps you guys digest it, but we can't. I rode that rocket last night. There you go. Got some Ethereum. Good deal. Basically, the real question is, what's support for Bitcoin? $35,000 is a giant support level for Bitcoin right now. If you would like, we can do some technical analysis on Bitcoin as well as just on Ethereum in this live stream. Going to go ahead and keep reading chat here for another couple minutes, and we're going to jump straight back on into it. Jeb, you look much better than that hairstyle. Do it more often, brother. This is the way my hair is going to look forever from now on. So, yeah. Does anyone actually do live video anymore? This is pre-recorded. Invisible, it's not pre-recorded. This is live. I am live right now. Kevin M is the most recent chat message I just read. Now it's Rego350 Business. Now it's Katie Smith. Joel A. ETH price prediction at the end of the year, over $3,000. Videotape said wrecked. How about Doge? Doge is not a cryptocurrency I would invest in. If you want to jump on in and ride the pump and dumps, you go right ahead, but you be very careful because it will come back to bite you. And yes, I know Elon Musk tweeted about it. How long does it take to take the full course? Interesting for investing. Zervan, the course, I see you in the flesh, man. You in this room? Where are you? The course has 12 hours of content. Most cryptocurrency courses are about 2 hours of content. And I don't waste time in the course. It's not a bunch of me just kind of goofing off. I get straight to the point. There's just a lot in there. There are 12 hours of content. A lot of people will go through the course many, many times. In the same way that you might go back over your notes from college to refresh yourself on something. That's how people use CT2A. This is not a dump. It went up 2 days straight. It's normal for it to correct a bit. Absolutely. Absolutely. How long do you think bull market is going to last? I think the bull market is going to last at least another year. But the thing is, guys, you got to realize we're in a different era right now than we used to be. Cryptocurrency is becoming mass adopted as we speak. We are moving into the future of cryptocurrency development as an industry and an ecosystem that people are going to utilize. This is becoming real. Like, we have to keep that in mind with the whole bull market, bear market cycle. That is going to impact things with the fact that everything is changing like this. Thanks for being so flexible in the live streams, bro. Kevin, thank you so much for joining. A quote from PayPal. While you can't currently use crypto as a way to pay or send money on PayPal, we like the way you think. Many people have big dreams for the future of crypto, and so do we. Exactly. Big, big deal having PayPal step into the cryptocurrency space. They're one of the largest payment processors on planet Earth. Huge company, massive company, thousands of employees, hundreds of millions of dollars in cash on hand, billions of dollars in valuation. It is a big company. MG just donated $5 Canadian, is that? He said, what is your opinion on Litecoin? I'm going to answer this question, and we're going to jump straight back on into some analysis. Litecoin is a cryptocurrency that I have a soft spot for. The first cryptocurrency I ever invested in actually was not Bitcoin. It was Litecoin. The first time I ever bought any crypto, it was 0.25 Litecoin when Litecoin was valued at $41.02. I don't have the Coinbase account I did it on anymore, but I remember going back and seeing that so that I would know. It was 0.25 Litecoin for $41.02 a coin, so I put $10 into it, roughly. The problem with Litecoin is that Litecoin's too similar to Bitcoin, and this is going to be a huge hindrance for it, and I do expect over the next 5 to 10 years that they are going... Visa's announced they're working on crypto as well. Yes, I'm getting to that. That is a big deal. The problem with Litecoin is that Litecoin doesn't differentiate itself very much from Bitcoin. Litecoin is so very similar to Bitcoin in that it's a very similar blockchain. Block times are a quarter as long. They're 2.5 minutes instead of 10 minutes. It has quadruple the supply limit, so there's 84 million Litecoin will ever be in existence. That's just not a big enough differentiating factor to make it anything different than Bitcoin. It was a good thought, and Charlie Lee is a very wealthy man because of his Litecoin holdings, but it's a problem. And the reason it's a problem is because there's layer 2 solutions being built on top of Bitcoin right now, like Lightning Network and like all these other processes, to help the transactional capacity of Bitcoin to be able to transact with more than 10 transactions per second. Litecoin is not the solution to that problem, and that is why I'm not invested in it, is because it's no longer the solution to the problem. It is an antiquated solution to the problem that Bitcoin presents. So that's why I'm not doing it. Jeb doesn't know how to make big money in crypto. Okay, I'll take that. Let's see here. Hello, I'm from Tokyo, Japan. I think I'm the only Japanese here. Give us a 1 in chat if you're from Japan. Shout out to our Japanese friends. Our producer is a massive weeaboo, just so y'all know. It's really funny. Shouting, I'm calling you out. Calling you out, Dasa. He's out there. He's probably out there. I can't see him because he's out in the office. He's probably out there being like, yeah, you right. That's about what that looks like. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump on back to the Ethereum chart, because as you guys know, I have a standing price prediction for Ethereum that I made a while ago, and I don't want to ignore it. I want to remind you guys where I said that I think Ethereum is going. I said that I expect Ethereum to go to $2,894, which is right about there, before the end of March. So that would put that right. Hello, come in.
Just came to say that anime is love, anime is life. God bless. If you're a weeb, I love you. Stay well.
I told you he's a weeaboo. He had to come in and make sure you knew, just so you know. He is, in fact, a weeaboo. Anyway, as we were saying, Ethereum's price prediction that I made was $2,894 sitting at the end of March. And if Ethereum does rally there, that would mean that our price prediction is correct. Now, I want to talk about this price prediction because there's some things that come along with it that you need to be aware of. Number one, guys, price predictions are tentative. Price predictions are very tentative. Is CT2A for intermediate traders? Yes, absolutely. I would say that it's very much for intermediate traders. It's mostly geared towards intermediate traders. We make sure that we give you a foundation if you're newer to the cryptocurrency space, but if you're an intermediate trader, that's actually who it's made for. What I was saying is that the thing you have to understand about price predictions is that they are very tentative. There is so much that goes in to to predict it to the price of cryptocurrencies. There is so much that goes into what a cryptocurrency is valued at that they are very tentative by nature. And the fact of the matter is, I did make a prediction of $28.94 for Ethereum before the end of March, but that prediction might be wrong, guys. And I mean, that's obviously it might be wrong, but the reason that it might be wrong, I'm not saying it's going to be. I'm just saying that if it is, I want you to keep this in mind because it's very important. And by the way, I'm not saying this to like get shade off my back in case it doesn't happen. I'm just making sure you guys understand the nature of technical analysis because some people hear people make price predictions and then when they don't come true, they say, "Oh my gosh, you made a price prediction. You're wrong. You're stupid." Well, the problem with thinking like that is that when you make a price prediction, there is naturally an element of uncertainty. Markets have not been determined yet. This is not a deterministic future, and even if it was, we don't know what that is. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it is a general prediction. So when I say $2,894, specificity is something that people like to hear. They want to know what the specific number is. If I give you a range of $2,000 to $4,000 by the end of March, then people aren't going to like that. People aren't going to want to hear that, and that's just the nature of the gig. But I need you to understand that price predictions are not as simple as you might think they are. There is a lot that goes into the price of a cryptocurrency, and just because the price prediction doesn't come true exactly as someone said doesn't mean that the sentiment wasn't correct. So the point I'm making here is that when I say that I think Ethereum is going to go to just under $3,000 by the end of March, what I'm really saying is that Ethereum is going to move up for the next 2.5 months. Anyone that's doing technical analysis will tell you that predicting the exact price of a cryptocurrency on an exact date is a very hard, basically impossible science. Blaster said, CT2A is a cracking little course, has been my go-to constantly. I bought mine a long time ago and gets updated a lot, which is very handy. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, join CT2A. The link is in the description box down below. CT2A is the course that we personally offer here, and it has 36 videos and over 12 hours of high-quality content. There are over 3,000 people in CT2A learning every single day. We have hundreds of active students every day from people that have joined this academy, and they're going back to learn about technical analysis. And let me tell you why that's so important. Learning technical analysis is the most important thing you will ever do in your journey in cryptocurrency. Now stop. You might be thinking, Jeb, that's a bold statement. Isn't buying Bitcoin the most important thing you'll ever do in your journey in cryptocurrency? No, it's not. And the reason goes back to a quote from Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has been quoted as saying, and by the way, it's not just Warren Buffett, every investor worth their salt says this, if you are going to invest in something, know what you're investing in. And until you know what technical analysis is and how to do it, and until you understand how to analyze markets generally, because we cover fundamental analysis in CT2A as well, until you understand the way that Bitcoin works and how to store it securely, you have no business working in cryptocurrency because you're going to get burned, almost certainly. If you don't know what you're doing in cryptocurrency, there are 1,000,001 ways you're going to lose your money, and one way, one narrow path, a knife's edge that you could fall off of any time to profitability, and if you don't invest in your education, you are going to fall off that knife's edge and it's going to burn. I encourage you to invest in your education before you invest in Bitcoin. I'm telling you before because I've seen so many people throw their life savings into Bitcoin or even just a little bit of money into Bitcoin in cryptocurrencies, and then what happens is that they get burned and they leave and they quit and they miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. We have an industry that is nascent right now. It's barely 12 years old. This industry is going to take over the world of currency, which is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. There are thousands of percent returns to be made in this space, and you need to invest in your education. Give us a 1 in chat if you're in CT2A and you love it. We are very, very happy with the product. It's been up for over 2 years, and people stand by it. Someone said, who gave me this haircut? It was a man named Corey, and I will make sure that I shout him out. His Instagram handle is Corey_the barber. Go follow him on Instagram. Great barber, great fellow also. Love him. July 2020, CT2A alumni here. This channel is solid. Thank you very much, Ka. Shadrach Frost says 1. Blaster Jones says 1. Remember, guys, these ones coming in are people that are in CT2A, and they are loving the academy. Scott Lucas said 1. Did I wear a mask? I did, for part of it. All right, guys. So what I was saying earlier, let's get back into it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, by the way. Totally free, just a plug. What I was saying with Ethereum is that our price prediction of $800 at the end of March is tentative. Might not come true exactly, but the heart behind that, and the point I'm trying to make here is the heart behind that price prediction is I feel that Ethereum is going to continue to rally. It's going to continue to move to the upside. And really, that's not very specific, but that's the point. It's not supposed to be very specific. Technical analysis, as you get down to shorter time frames, gets more and more specific. It's much easier for me to say on the hourly chart, here's where I think Ethereum is going 8 hours from now. Here's the exact dollar amount price level that is going to be the support level, and here's an 80% chance it's going to happen. You can get more specific as you go down in time frame. When you're out on longer term time frames over the course of months and years, exact price targets become much, much harder, especially when you're in uncharted territory. If we were pulling back, I can say, okay, our support levels are either going to be $1,252 on this support level. It might be $1,423 on this support level. But when you're breaking into new territory, it's very hard to tell exactly where we're going to go. So that's the point I'm making. The heart behind that statement is that Ethereum is very bullish right now for many different reasons, guys. We have seen so many big names stepping into cryptocurrency, stepping into Bitcoin. Ethereum is Bitcoin's little brother, and there's a good reason for it. It is a platform upon which all kinds of decentralized applications, all kinds of DeFi protocols are being built, and it is a huge, huge deal. You guys need to be paying attention to Ethereum. Ethereum 2.0 is launching. There's so much going on in this space right now. Ethereum is so much more of a mature market now than it was even 3 years ago when I got in the space, and it's only barely worth more than the previous all-time high, guys. Bitcoin rallied to over double its previous all-time high. Ethereum has rallied to about 10% over its previous all-time high. By the way, guys, we did a lot of technical analysis on Ethereum earlier on in this live stream. We've been live for over half an hour now, so that would be why that I'm not doing too much TA on it at the moment. We did a ton of technical analysis on it earlier. Make sure to go back in this live stream and watch it. Hi, Jeff from Jakarta, Indonesia. Good TA for Ethereum. Thank you very much, my friend. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. It's totally free, and it really does help out the channel when you do that. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so you'll be updated every time a new video comes out. Going to go ahead and read some chat here, guys. If it's a dump, you're over-leveraged. Yes, Matty G. This is true. Rafa said, hey, Jeb, I know you're not a financial advisor, but if you had a bag in ETH, Bitcoin, and Litecoin, would you sell your Litecoin for ETH now? You are right. I am not a financial advisor, but the answer would be yes. I probably would. Are the courses based on your personal experience, or is it based on existing material? Zervan is based on both, because I have a lot of experience in the markets that I put into those courses, but a lot of what I know in the cryptocurrency markets is, it's just things that once you become a professional cryptocurrency trader and investor, which I am a professional Bitcoin investor, that's literally what I do for a living. Yeah, it's based on both of them, to answer your question. Great TA, bro. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Jeb, stay blessed. Do you remember my hashtag? Jeb knows. Let's see. How much are your courses, dude? Currently, CT2A is $274 after the coupon code, New Year's 2021. Remember, guys, a lot of the courses in the cryptocurrency market go for thousands of dollars, and I don't want to do that. I want to make the course available to as many people as I possibly can. That's the price point that we found is most conducive to having a ton of people being able to join it, but also allowing us to grow as a business here, guys. We're growing in so many ways. So much stuff's going on behind the scenes that's leading to better content here on this YouTube channel, and I'm so very blessed and thankful for it. Thank you guys so much for all of the subscribers, everyone who's joined CT2A, all of our alumni. I'm very appreciative. It's really, really awesome. What do you think Bitcoin will reach in 1 year? I think Bitcoin will be worth between $50,000 and $100,000 1 year from today. That's where I think that's where I think Bitcoin will be. 1,248 watching and only 412 likes. Come on, Chad, that's selfish. Takes 2 seconds to hit the like button. I like the way this guy thinks, guys. Hit that like button. Totally free. Totally free. And also consider subscribing. We do live streams every single day here on the channel, and we also post a video every single day here on the channel. And like I said, we've already done a lot of content. In this stream, we've talked about technical analysis. We've talked about fundamental analysis. We've talked about PayPal stepping into the space. We've talked about Michael Saylor and the conferences that he's doing. We've talked about Elon Musk. We've talked about a lot in this stream. So if you're just joining, understand that the stream is coming to a close now. So what we're doing is I'm interacting with the community. All of the content that we put into the stream has already been done. So we're just sitting here kind of enjoying everybody's company. I love interacting with you guys. It's my favorite part of my entire job here on YouTube. And, yeah. You listen to Jeb here. Don't call him. Don't try WhatsApp. Yeah, by the way, guys, in case y'all didn't know, there are scammers under our comment section literally every single day. There are hundreds of them. We have employees whose job it is to moderate our comment section because I don't want to turn comments off. Be very careful. I'm never going to direct you to WhatsApp. I'm never going to direct you to anything like that. I sell CT2A. That's what helps our business run here. We have some affiliate links in the description box down below. That's about it. I'm not going to reach out to you. If you reach out to us and email us at cryptojeb@gmail.com, I will talk to you, of course, and answer your questions. But I'm not, if it looks like a scam, it's probably a scam. If my face isn't on it, and nowadays with all this nonsense of deep fakes, even if my face is on it, be careful. It just mass report them. We delete those comments every single day. We have 3 or 4 people whose part of their job is to be watching that. Greetings from Dubai. Love your TA. Thank you, guys. Howdy from Idaho. Subbed. Bill said subbed. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Thank you so much. Scammers everywhere. They're constantly sending WhatsApp numbers. Yep. I do not have a WhatsApp, and I will never, ever, ever tell you to go talk to me on WhatsApp. Like I said, guys, we've already done a bunch of content here in this stream. What we're doing is we're just kind of wrapping the stream out. I'm just enjoying y'all's your company, just answering any questions everybody has. He's right. The course is very affordable. Yeah, guys, like I said, if you haven't already, consider joining the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. That's a huge point. I paid $2,000 for the crypto course I took. Granted, I hadn't known about Jeb beforehand. Bradley, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to offer all the content in CT2A for $3,000. I want to offer it for $300 so that a lot of people can join in. Now, look, guys, I also know the value of my product. CT2A is a very, very valuable product, and if you implement everything in it, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars based off of what you learned from it. I could charge $3,000 for it, and I would not feel bad about it for a second so far as feeling like I'm scamming people. It is worth $3,000. The reason we charge as little as we do for CT2A is because I want the masses to be able to join it and learn from it. If we had charged $3,000 from it, we'd probably have made more money from it, quite frankly, but that's not the point. The point of this channel is not to make money. We do make money. It's a business. It's profit and loss and all that stuff. But the point of this channel is to teach you guys about technical analysis and to help you understand how to better yourself in this space so that you can gain your own financial freedom. Jeb, when can I get a coupon code to direct my traffic to your site? Miner Huck, we're setting up our affiliate program as we speak, actually. Shoot us an email in about a month or two, and I'll make an announcement about it on the channel when that goes live, and we will have that set up for you. We're working on some payment processor stuff right now, and in the process of switching that's going to throw things off. How and when did I get into cryptocurrency? I found cryptocurrency on July 31st, 2017. I was reading a chat, and it messed with me. Don't yell at I'm not yelling at my audience. I'm not yelling. Why would I be yelling? Thank you for all you and your crew do for us. Great respect and hope for your success. Thank you so much, Shadrach. I appreciate that. And thank you for your continued support. You're in almost every single stream, man. He didn't find crypto. Crypto found him. Guys, we're going to stay alive here for another couple minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and head out. I still have to go and record today's video. All right, guys. Don't want to waste any more of your time. What's the camera you use on stream? It's a Canon EOS R with a 28 to 70 millimeter f2 lens. RF lens, one of the new RF lines. Appreciate you, Jeb. Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap out the stream here. I appreciate everybody joining us today. I appreciate everybody having support. Blaster Jones says, for the price of CT2A, you will not get any better value. There's been a massive graft gone into There's been massive amounts of work going into the course. Go compare it to others, and you'll find it's the best value on YouTube by far. Do we accept Bitcoin for CT2A? Brandon, yes, sir, we do. We do that. Go ahead and shoot us an email at cryptojeb@gmail.com. You will find our email in the description box of this live stream. You can shoot us an email there, and we are happy to accept that. Love your show. You got good following in Ireland, bro. Awesome. Shout out to Ireland. Is the price of the course in US dollars? It is, but we do accept Bitcoin payments. Like I said, you can find us. You can find our email address in the description box down below. You can shoot us an email there, and we will be happy to take Bitcoin for the course. I love taking Bitcoin for the course because it goes up in value. So no problems there. Guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's stream. I really do appreciate everyone joining. Oh, graft equals hard work in there. Okay, perfect. Guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's live stream. If you haven't already, consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out the channel very, very much when you do that. We're trying to get to 75K subs by the end of this month and 100K in summer. So I want your help for that. Smash the like button. Consider subscribing. It's totally free. If we haven't earned your subscription, then don't subscribe. If we haven't earned your like, don't like. But if we've earned it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're trying very hard to provide as much value as we possibly can to you guys, and I'm very thankful for your support. Guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's stream. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next live stream / video. Peace. Boom.